guys, hope everyone is doing really well. 1st of January today. Pretty cold, freezing cold. So I thought it was 10 degrees in my workshop at the minute, and I need to get the heating on. Right, so we've got 5 items I bought from my mate Darren the other day from his workshop, and these are new old stock items. So I'm interested to see what the condition's like when I get the grime and the grease and the cosmoline and all the rest of it and the junk off. We've got this 1945 girder Lucas 91 wrench, war finish. And we've got this little new old stock, rather grimy, quite dirty little miniature footprint wrench. We've got this one, which is really cool. This is a Shelly, a little bit different to the other designs, girder designs. Looks like it's got cosmoline on this one, so this is going to be a bit tricky to clean up, but kind of cool though. So I'm going to give this a good clean up. We've got this also footprint, similar, and then we've got another Lucas girder spanner, and this one is a little bit different marking. This doesn't say war finish, this is 91. It's got the usual markings, and then on the other side it's got the usual stamps. Oh, it does say war finish, but slightly different. That one says war finish, everything's slightly different. That's weird, isn't it? This one looks like it's got bluing in it almost. So anyway, so I thought those were kind of interesting, not too daunting a project, so I'm just going to give them a light clean up and see where we shouldn't have too much rust on them. Should be mostly just grime. So I'm going to get these in hot soapy water now, and then we'll give these a nice old clean. Right guys, so we're back from the old degreasing. We've given it a clean and a scrub with soapy water, and then we've had to give it a degrease as well because it wasn't quite enough to get it clean. So I've got it, I've got them pretty much freed up now, and working pretty smoothly, which is good. This one is a little bit unusual. This is a Shelly wrench, but the other two, which are similar, are Gilders wrenches. This one says 1945 with a broad arrow, war finish, and it's got a slightly different grind. Works really smoothly. And then the other one is got the writing on it, Gilders, Lucas company, and obviously Lucas war finish. So, and then obviously with the other ones, these are footprints, Domino brand footprints. These come in various different sizes, which I'll show you in a little minute. So we've got 2 sizes, 2 of them here. These work really, really well. I mean, you can see the original. Obviously, I've oiled them up, so they're a little bit oily. I'll clean that oil off. But you can see this is exactly how it would have come. Original finish from the war. You can see the original grind and the original design. These are straight. Normally these are bent because they're really flimsy. They're stamped out for efficiency. What I would say is they're quite narrow, so you can get in some quite little gaps with it and have a nip up a little bolt. But yeah, really crude spanner. So let's have a look at some of their bigger brothers together and see what they look like when they're in the sets. These are the footprints with the different sizes. Obviously we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different sizes. I'm not sure how many sizes there originally was. You can see these almost look all identical, but they're all different brands. Like this one's a footprint and a footprint. This one doesn't say footprint. This one just says HMB 1943, and it hasn't got a footprint, but obviously it is a footprint. I mean, I don't see what else it could possibly be. Maybe there's a different factory so they could make more for the war effort, but this one runs really smoothly. But you can see the bend in it, the sort of bend, because obviously it's been wrenched on and it just pops because of the rivet. You can see they're not really that well made. They're obviously made for efficiency. You can see this one as well has been wrenched. It's a bit bent and it's a bit bent out. I have tried to bend it back. It was a little bit more bent than this, but you can see it's still out a little bit. And then obviously this bigger one here, this says, is it Abbott's, Burks and Co? But it's obviously a footprint. I mean, it's either a footprint or a footprint copy. I mean, there's not much to decide what it is really, is there? So kind of interesting, and it's really interesting to see the different sizes. I'm not sure if there's a bigger one than this. Maybe Nash might know. I have a sort of a 10-inch, sort of a, don't think that's quite an 8, maybe a 9-inch, a sort of a 7-inch, and a 4-inch. So 7, 4, 9 and sort of 11-inch sort of sizes, but I'm not sure if there's more sizes. These are the ones I've come across, but these are made by a Footprint brand company, which makes Domino also as well, which it just amazes me, all the different designs and sizes there was, reinventing the wheel over and over again. Now let's take a look at the Lucas pliers and let's see the Lucas type ones and see what they look like in sets. And this is the other type, the Lucas type. Now Lucas, these are called Gilder's wrenches, and this is a 93, and this has also got a broad arrow on it, and also a 93, so they're both the same. This one is very, very similar design, so I've put it in, but this is a Queen Bass, which is a much rarer wrench, very, very unusual. This is works really well, and I would say it's just basically a beefier, better version of the Gilders. I do prefer this design. It's got like a palm swell in the hand, feels really nice, and this is a much rarer, drop forged, higher quality item. Now Lucas company, which makes, obviously been making for a long time, this is the very, very first Lucas they ever made, and this is very, very rare indeed. This is a Lucas adjustable spanner, and this is the predator to the more modern version, which is this type, the Gilder's type. These are extremely rare, and I was very fortunate enough to get this off my friend Roger, who has a massive collection of this type of tool. And I'll insert a picture now to show you all the different sizes he has. Which you can see that is a pretty significant collection, which mine pales into insignificance. We've got this Y Timmings one, which is which is a little bit different, and it's more like the Shelly. So I'm wondering if this is the same, but this has got a slightly different design on the end, and this has got like a rivet versus. So we've got a Y Timmings, we have a Shelly, and then we have a Queen Bass, and then a Lucas, and they are all very, very similar designs. This is a new one for the collection, which I got off my friend Dean. So yeah, this is a really cool little adjustable. And then originally, the only one I had in this size was in this condition. It was missing the screw, and when I put it in Evaporust, there wasn't a lot left. So I was really pleased to pick up these two items to replace this one, which is, like I say, pretty shot, working condition, but other than that you couldn't say too much about it. The Evaporust, there wasn't much left, but this is a Gilder's, Lucas, and then like a really early one with 1945 on it, which doesn't even say Gilder's, but they are obviously both the same wrench. And then to finish it off, the smallest one they ever made, which I think these are a foot, well, not even a 4-inch, a 3.5-inch, tiny little one. You compare that with a 93, you can see it's a really, really small one indeed. So this is my collection and cleanup of my wrenches today. I hope you enjoyed it. It shows you the different designs, different companies, and different finishes depending on the need at the time, and my modest collection. Yeah, I thought you'd be interested to see that. All right, thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a happy new year. All right, take care. Bye.